Hey guys, I'm just sitting in the parking lot of the RCMP station in Coquitlam here, and I just wanted to give a little talk about the situation going on in Canada's policing. So there's the RCMP station, and we give these people a lot of trust, you know. They have a lot of power. You know, their task is to enforce the laws on the books in Canada. But what's happening is there's a rotten cancer inside of our policing institutions in Canada called Freemasonry. Freemasons have totally corrupted Canada's policing institutions. So these people, they're not even cops anymore. They're just a gang of terrorists, criminal terrorists, wearing matching outfits. And they all paint their cars the same and put some lights on top. And they wear the same clothes, the same exact type of clothes. But they're not a legitimate, honest police force. They're committing crimes against people. I'm talking about myself and a lot of other people called targeted individuals. And these Freemasons in the RCMP and in the intelligence agencies in Canada, they're targeting people, regular citizens of Canada, civilians, unarmed civilians. They're targeting us and committing crimes against us. They're poisoning people's water. They're murdering animals and leaving them on people's doorsteps, sabotaging people's cars, spreading false rumors about people, using directed energy weapons to torture people by zapping them, using V2K, voice to skull, to put voices in certain people's heads that I've talked to. The leader of this country is Justin Trudeau, but he answers to King Charles from the United Kingdom. King Charles, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. You've let you're the leader of this country, this colony of yours, and you've let all these policing institutions become criminally corrupted. And that says a lot about you, because you must be criminally corrupted. And, you know, you want everybody to be loyal to you, the crown of the UK, but you're not loyal to us. You're not loyal to the people. You let these thugs called Freemasons in our policing institutions commit crimes against innocent civilians. And, you know, King Charles, man, you should be ashamed of yourself, buddy. You got everything in the world. You're totally rich. You can do anything you want. You got everything that anybody could ever ask for. You're letting your institutions be corrupt. You're letting these Freemasons commit crimes against people in Canada and Australia, in your country. Like, what is wrong with you, man? You're the leader. Why don't you just end this corruption, King Charles? You're the one in charge of the UK and Canada and Australia. You're the head of state. Why don't you just end this corruption, man? Because guess what? All the people are going to turn on you because you're letting these institutions commit crimes on people, man. I mean, to me, you're just a foreigner in England. I'm a Canadian. You're not a Canadian. You're a foreign, powerful person. Your family, your people created this colony here in Canada, but we're the people who actually live here. If you're going to let the institutions be criminally corrupt with these Freemasons, why should Canadians be loyal to King Charles and the royal family of England? It's like a stab in the back, you know? You're like totally betraying us. You're betraying our trust. We can't trust you. We can't trust these Freemasons because they're not honest. You know, policing institutions, they should hire people who are honest. People who you can trust. Because, you know, if you can trust the institutions, then you can be loyal to them. But if you can't trust them because they're not honest, they're not trustworthy, then that really breaks down the whole trust of our society. So, you know, King Charles, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. You're letting down the people of Canada and Australia and the United Kingdom by letting this criminal, corrupt organization called Freemasonry corrupt all of our institutions, man. Shame on you, Prince Charles, man. Shame on you.